Hello my dears, welcome to my Egyptian Oriental online education again, and in this class I'm going to speak about a very important topic. So because this movement is the base of Egyptian Oriental, so I'm going to talk about Egyptian shimmy. Why I say that shimmy is the base of Egyptian Oriental? Because in Egyptian Oriental we use shimmy everywhere and we are using a lot of layers even with the basic movements. So that's why this movement is extremely important. And how can we make this movement in a very free and relaxed way? That's why in this class I'm going to talk about the rules and principles how to make our Egyptian shimmy correctly, because this kind of relaxed shimmy you are going to use with different kinds of movements. So first of all, I'm going to show you in a quick way how Egyptian shimmy looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4. From the back, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So guys, as you can see, my shimmy is very free and relaxed. I'm not squeezing my muscles and I'm not using too much effort to make this shimmy. So that's why I can make Egyptian shimmy even for 1 hour. So let's speak about the rules of Egyptian shimmy. Let's start. And I would like to tell you that Egyptian shimmy has 3 basic points, and these points are our knees, our thighs, and our hip bones inside. So we are going to start with the knees. So first of all, our movement comes from the knees, but not only from the knees. We start working with our knees forward and back, but please take care and never push your knees straight until the end, because you are going to damage your knees. Always leave about 1 centimeter in the back, not completely straight. So you work with your knees forward and back, forward and back. So this is point number 1. But please take care. Egyptian shimmy is not coming only from the knees, because for example, look, I'm working with my knees very clear and super correctly. Yes, forward and back, forward and back. But as you see, my shimmy doesn't arrive to my hips. I don't have a very good shimmy, but I'm working with my knees very well, right? So that's why we have 2 other points which are extremely important to make Egyptian shimmy. Let's go on to the second point, and our second point, it's about our thighs. So about this part of your leg. So this part of your leg is moving forward and back as well. So don't forget about this part. Don't move only with your knees. So you start with your knees and we go on and continue with our thighs. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So guys, the rule is, and my advice for you, if you can't make this kind of shimmy, first of all, you have to start very slowly. So first you need to make your knees and thighs work like a clock. So not just like with breaking it down like ta-ta, ta-ta, ta-ta. No. Your knees must be working very clear like a clock. Forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, without any being stuck in any kind of the position. So you're making slow, 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 then you speed up, speed up, speed up, and you are going to have a very clear movement with your legs, knees, and thighs. So this was the point number 2 about our thighs. And we have arrived to the third and the most important point in Egyptian shimmy. It's about our hip bones inside. So what does it mean? My hip bones here are super relaxed, and when I start to move, my hip bones are starting to be free and to move just a little bit up and down. So here I will not have one line with my belly. So please look, if I'm not using my hip bones inside, I use only the knees and only thighs, my shimmy is going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You see, I have only one line here without any movement. Now let me show you from the back. 3, 4. I'm using only my knees and my thighs. I'm not using my hips. And the shimmy doesn't arrive to my belly. And here I have just one line one line here. I'm not moving up and down. But in this way, I'm not going to have a very good, relaxed, and very free shimmy. So that's why we have to use our hip bones inside. Please relax your hip bones, and as soon as you start to work with your knees and thighs, you need to relax your hip bones. 1, 2, 3, and 4. But it doesn't mean that you have to work with them intentionally up and down like this. No, you just relax and they will move automatically up and down, but just in a very, very small speed and direction, just a little bit. So guys, please pay attention. This is a very, very important point. Let's not use our hip bones and work with only our knees and thighs. And we will have just one line here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. But Egyptian shimmy is different because we are using hip bones inside. I relax my hip bones and please look how it looks like. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let me show you from the back. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. I'm using only my knees and my thighs without any hip bones. And now please look, Egyptian shimmy with using my hip bones relaxed inside. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now also I'm going to show you the difference between working with Egyptian shimmy with your hip bones and without. So guys, when you will make layers with other basic movements, for example, the hip circle or figure 8, and you will not work with your hip bones inside, if you work only with your knees and thighs, it will be extremely difficult for you to be relaxed and to make the layers on the top of the basic movements. For example, I take the hip circle and I try not to work with my hip bones inside. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Or for example, the figure 8. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. So you see, I'm not completely relaxed and I can't work free with my hips. But as soon as I relax my hip bones inside in Egyptian way and I make the layers with other movements, for example, the circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, figure 8, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You see the difference? And also I use no power and no strength and no effort to make the relaxed shimmy. So with this one you will be a little bit like restricted and you will not be moving free in this way. That's why Egyptian shimmy is extremely important, and it's extremely important to learn how to relax your hip bones, how to make this free shimmy, free. For example, with camel, with camel, with camel, or the one without hip bones, it will look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Egyptian way. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So guys, I would like to help you and to make everything really very, very super clear. So let's try to make some details with Egyptian shimmy. So as soon as my right knee goes back, my right hip is also moving a little bit up. As soon as my left knee is going back, my left hip is moving a little bit up. So it's like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's automatic. Now let me show you from the back. One more time, explanation. As soon as my right knee is going back, my right hip is moving a little bit up. As soon as my left knee is going back, my left hip is moving a little bit up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. After this, you relax, and it's automatically coming here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let me show you how Egyptian shimmy looks with the music. Let's go. So guys, let's go on and focus on the mistakes which people can make while trying to do Egyptian shimmy. The first mistake and the most wrong mistake, rude mistake, it's when people contract their muscles here and especially above their knees, and they try to make the hip movements, the shimmy, with their contracted muscles all over here and here. And their shimmy starts to look very squeezed, very contracted, and totally not free. So it looks like this: 1, 2, 3, and 4. So actually you get very tired when you do this movement. So you can't relax, you can't do it for a long time because your muscles are contracted and you get tired really quickly. The second mistake in Egyptian shimmy is when people are trying to push their hips intentionally up and down or side. So it looks like this: 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is also wrong. Don't move side. Your legs are straight and you are just moving a little bit your hips up and down, but not intentionally side, because everything, all of your body starts jumping. The third mistake is when people go down, they sit down a little bit, and they are trying to move with their knees, but also in a contracted way. They squeeze their muscles here, contracted too much, and here, and they sit down, and again, try to make shimmy with contracted muscles. So it looks like this: 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is also not correct shimmy. You cannot be free and relaxed. The fourth mistake, it's when also people sit down and they try intentionally to move with their hips side and side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. From the side it looks like this: sit down, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this shimmy, okay, maybe you can make this kind of shimmy, but later when you will try to put it with layers, like different basic movements and hip drops, everything, you will not be able to make it with this kind of shimmy because it will look really something weird. The fifth mistake is when people confuse Egyptian shimmy with a kind of a twist. So they try to twist their hips, and now they try to do it in a faster way to create shimmy. And their legs are straight. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is not shimmy. This is just twist. Twist your hips here, and they contract a little bit muscles here. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is also not Egyptian shimmy. And the sixth mistake is when people are trying to work with their pelvis up and down. They contract their muscles here, and they are trying to make shimmy up and down instead of using the relaxed one. So they do it like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now contract the muscles and do it just like this: 1, 2, 3, and 4. So of course, guys, with this kind of shimmy we cannot make any layers and any relaxed hip movements with shimmy. Guys, I would like to help you and explain even more clear about Egyptian shimmy. So the most important rule for it is that all your muscles have to be relaxed. Please don't contract your muscles around your knees. Don't contract your muscles here around your thighs. So all of these muscles here are totally relaxed. Just imagine like you are in the water and you are trying to move your legs as if you are in the water. So you are totally relaxed. Here the muscles are also relaxed. And this part under your navel is also relaxed. Just don't make it like this. It's just a little bit up. Everything is relaxed. So it's like the same like in the water. You relax all your muscles, especially above your knees, because if you squeeze your muscles above your knees, your shimmy will start to be like this. If you contract your muscles here, also your shimmy will be like this. If you contract your muscles here, also you will not have relaxed shimmy. Your shimmy again is going to be very contracted and totally not free. So one more very important point in Egyptian shimmy. So it's a little bit contradictory to what I have said before, but at the same time, with your all relaxed muscles, your muscles in your legs and here must be very well trained. So your muscles must not be weak, because if your muscles are weak, you're going to push back and you're going to damage your meniscus, your joints, your knees. You will destroy your knees. So to protect your knees, you have to have muscles here very strong and trained. And also, please, if your muscles are very weak, you will not be able to make strong shimmy. You will only have just like this. Relax, yes, it will be correct. It will be Egyptian, but it will be just gentle, soft, and very, very cute. But if you really want to have a very good and strong shimmy, so all your muscles here, and around your knees, and here, your muscles must be trained. So they must be strong, not contracted, but they must be strong to be able to make it with the speed and with the high level and speed and amplitude and everything. So if you want to make strong shimmy, not just a soft and relaxed one and cute, your muscles need to be strong. So you have to find special exercises to strengthen your body. Now let's speak about the speed, because there are different kinds of speed in Egyptian shimmy. So you can make it slowly and relaxed, just a little bit like medium and a little bit stronger, and you can make it really very powerful and really big. So the principles are the same about the knees, thighs, and hip bones, but there is different speed. For example, if you are making it in a soft way, like this, it's correct, but it will be with soft music, just with soft music. Soft music, nice Egyptian shimmy. Later, you're going to speed up with your knees and thighs and make it faster. Arrive to the medium level. So you make it faster, you increase the speed of your movements, your muscles are stronger, and you're going to have faster shimmy and more intense shimmy. So this is more intense, like medium level. But if you want to have really powerful, strong, and very big shimmy, you have to increase the speed of your movements. So you have to work with your knees and thighs quicker, and with your hip bones also quicker. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. But guys, for that, you need to have very, very trained and strong muscles. Let me show you the intensity and different speed of Egyptian shimmy with the music. Let's go. The soft one and not too intense. Now medium one, let's increase our speed, increasing the speed and making it faster, working with our knees. And the intensive one, increase your speed more. Soft and relaxed Egyptian shimmy, not so intense. Now we increase the speed of our knees, thighs and hips. This is the medium one. And the intense one, even faster. Faster and stronger. My dearest, very often you ask me the question, so how to make my shimmy better, how to increase the speed of my shimmy, how to relax my hip bones, how to make my shimmy free and relaxed. So my answer for you, it's only practice and time, because when I was a beginner and intermediate dancer, I had the same problem like you, totally the same. So only with time and everyday practice with the correct way, which I have explained to you, you are going step by step to increase the level of your shimmy. You are going to make it better and better, but just step by step. Don't be in a hurry, so don't worry that you cannot do it right now. You need to practice step by step, going from your knees with your thighs in a slow way, then increasing the speed, then doing everything step by step. So don't worry, you just need to put time and effort. This is for sure. I'm going to give you one more advice. It's about going up and making the same way of Egyptian shimmy, but up on your toes. So you are going up here, and you are trying to make the same kind of shimmy, but not down on the floor, but up. This kind of shimmy you will need for other layers, for your combinations and choreographies, because we have other movements up on our toes. So you will need this kind of shimmy up in your future technique. So let me show you how we practice. You go near the wall, you go up on your toes, you hold on, and you start practicing first with your knees. After this, with your thighs. The same way like I told you before about Egyptian shimmy. And then you put the hip bones. And you start working like this. One side, maybe change your leg. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe side here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And put the weight of your body on one leg, but two legs are working. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change the weight of your body to another leg. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Put your legs together. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And after this, you are going down. Practice like this. Again, go up. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. My dears, let me show you one more point about Egyptian shimmy, how to practice. So first you practice with your feet close to each other. After this, you change the weight of your body. You put the weight of your body here, and you continue working with your shimmy. So don't forget, this is really, really important, that not only one leg is moving, or here one leg is moving. You work again, always with both legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't forget about knees, thighs, and hip bones inside. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Change the weight of your body here, and the same. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let me show you from the back. Put the weight of your body here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Change. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we are going to make something like this, but not side, but to the front. So you put your leg here, and the weight of your body is between your legs. So not here and not here, but it's in the middle. You step forward. 1, 2, step forward. 3, 4, work with your both legs. Again, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heels down, and 7, 8. From the back, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So like this, you can walk forward with your shimmy. Let's continue with the other type of movement. We make arabesque around the circle. The weight of your body is here, and you make shimmy, change, you turn, and you make shimmy here. So after that, we are going to make a kind of arabesque, also with shimmy, to practice our learned Egyptian shimmy. Arabesque. Put your foot here down on the floor. The weight of your body is between your legs, on both legs, and you make shimmy here. Arabesque. Step here. Shimmy here. So now, guys, let's combine all of these movements together. We start with our front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Please turn. 1, 2, stay here. 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Make your arabesque. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and continue front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's walk front with our Egyptian shimmy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Turn here. Shimmy on my right leg. Turn here. Shimmy on my left leg, making arabesque. Shimmy on both legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we continue front. Shimmy, step front, heels down on the floor. 7 and 8. My dears, please don't worry if right now you cannot make Egyptian shimmy and you have some problems while doing it. So there is no problem, there is no hurry. You just need to practice gradually and step by step. And by the way, I'm going to make a special lesson about Egyptian shimmy, how we can train and how gradually we can arrive to a very relaxed and good shimmy. So please watch my next videos.